this video on cracking quantitative aptitude section of CAT when just 3 months are to go. Well, the most important and the nagging question that most of the students would be facing at this point of time is, can I really improve my quant section, or how can I improve my quant score? Well, the answer to this question lies in simple 5 steps. First, define the problem. Second, measure the problem. Third, analyze the problem. Fourth, you need to improve on that. And finally, take a control of the section. Let's understand each of these points step by step. Step 1 is define. Now, what is the problem that you have? We need to define that. So a problem can be of speed, a problem can be of accuracy. Now, students who probably want to do a lot of questions when they are attempting in the flow, they also get a lot of questions wrong. That means you are facing a problem of accuracy. On the contrary, students who may face a problem of speed would probably be doing a lot of questions, but they want to get them all right, and because of which they are reducing the number of attempts, and therefore they're facing the problem of speed. So these both can be one of the issues that you are facing in the CAT Quant paper. And here comes my step 2, which is measure the problem. So how to measure the problem? You all must have gone through few online mock CATs, and that is the best tool to measure the problem. What is measuring? First of all, you need to decide how much percentile are you aiming at. If you're aiming at a 99 percentile, you should be for sure aiming at doing somewhere between 26 to 30 questions in the CAT Quant paper. On the contrary, if you're looking at attempting somewhere around 22 to 25 questions, then you should be aiming at a 95 percentile. And similarly, for a 90 percentile, you should be looking at somewhere between 18 to 22 questions. What is important is first deciding the target, and depending on that particular target, you need to measure in these mock CATs, how are you faring well? Are you getting a problem of speed or on accuracy? You can very easily understand by just a simple look of how many rights and wrongs did you have in that particular time limit of attempting the section. And step 3 is analyzing the problem. Now, what is the root cause of the problem? And this is the most important step. What is the root cause when I ask is, it could be many other reasons because of which your speed or accuracy is getting hampered. First problem that you could have faced is because quantitative aptitude in CAT comes as the third section, which means it comes after 2 hours. There may be a problem of fatigue. There may be a problem of stamina that you all must be facing. So it is very, very important to have a practice of working on the stamina. That could be with the problem in the analysis. Second problem that can come in the analysis is that there would be an issue that the first few questions that you selected went wrong, and that brings down the complete score, because the first few minutes are really important minutes in any section that you attempt. The third problem that you may be facing, which is also one of the root cause that can come up, is that you probably believe that you are good at a particular topic. So you think that you are good at time and work, and you have been doing time and work regularly as the first 5 or 6 questions, and you are continuously getting it wrong, or probably you are wasting a lot of time on those questions. So it could be a misbelief of yours that you are good at a particular topic is another root cause. So analyzing these root cause of issues that can come in the CAT Quant is the most important step. Once you have analyzed 1 or the 2 or the 3 of these problems, then comes my 4th step. And the 4th step is, how can you improvise? Now, a simple strategy of how to improvise is, first of all, identify the topics that you are good at. Now, you need to go back through all the 3 or 4 or 5 mock that you are taken, and you need to understand which topics are the one which you can finish in 1 or 2 minutes with 100% accuracy. Let me explain a little more on that. There are topics like percentage, ratio proportion, basic geometry, or there are some topics of algebra which we feel, like linear equations, which we feel that can be done in very fast speed in 1 or 2 minutes, and they are generally always right. Which means the moment you identify that these are the topics that you should be doing, that means they are the best topics and should be done at the very start of the CAT. And this, my friends, is the most important improvisation strategy. That is, the first 15 minutes of any section are the most important. And in that, if you are able to select the first 5-10 questions as the ones which you can do them fast, and you're confident about those, that you would be doing them with 100% accuracy, that is mostly taking you through the rest of the section with a confident aptitude. So that is the first improvisation strategy. Identify the topics which you feel can be done in 1 or 2 minutes and they can be done with 100% accuracy. Once the first 15 minutes or first 20 minutes are gone, and probably you have done some 11 to 12 questions of these topics of your choice with a good amount of accuracy and with confidence, for the rest of the time, then probably you need to identify the questions which would take probably 2 to 3 minutes, and you would probably take 90% of accuracy when you do them. Now, topics like time, speed, distance, topic like time and work, permutation, combination, probability generally fall in this category. Then, if once the second round of going through the questions in the Quant CAT is done, then comes the third round, which probably may be needed or may not be needed, but then you will probably select on the higher level of questions wherein you do have a chance of low accuracy, but because of the time which is being left, you may want to give them a hit. So this bifurcation of questions of 1 to 2 minutes and then 3 to 5 minutes and 5 minutes or more with 100, 90 and 80% accuracy is the key in cracking the Quant section, and this is what you need to work as an improvement plan. Once this improvement plan is done through, the fifth and probably the most important of the all is control. So once you have defined the problem and you have finalized that either speed or accuracy is one of the problems, second step, you have measured it, wherein you have seen through the online mock CATs that you have taken, and then you have got the root cause by analyzing it and working upon the improvement plan. The fifth step of control, as in implementing those issues of correction, is the most important step. The most important thing is, my friends, that you finally take a control of the section by eventually after say 12th or 13th or 15th of the mock, you should be not deviating from more than 1 or 2 questions on the right or the wrong side when you're taking the test. So once you have decided, let's say that you are aiming at 95 percentile in the quantitative aptitude section of CAT this year, then you should be aiming at attempting somewhere between 22 to 25 questions, and that also should be done with 90% of accuracy. And this has to be consistently done at least 4 or 5 times in the mock CATs before you are taking your CAT, because only then you will be ensuring that the deviation is the least and you are actually going confident on that particular day. So that is my fifth step, that is control. So my friends, once these 5 steps are being done of define, measuring, analyzing, improving and controlling, finally I think the basic issues that you are facing can be improved upon. So those are the simple 5-step strategy that students should apply to improvise their Quant CAT score. What is important to understand in this is, it is always easier said than done, but it is possible if you apply step by step and do a thorough analysis of all the mock tests that you would be taking before CAT. What at the end I would like to tell you is, my friends, never ever go on the CAT day with a premonition. What do I mean when I say premonition is, because you may have an understanding that last 2 years CAT has been giving an easy Quant section. Will it be repeating it this year? Please do not grow with that understanding, or that is what I call premonition. First point. Second point is, attempting all the questions is not as much important, my friends, as it is to get right what you have attempted. So nothing less than a 90% accuracy should be the target of every individual, at least in the Quant section. That is what I wanted to say on cracking the strategy of CAT quantitative aptitude. All the best, build the CAT, and happy cracking. Thank you.